So today we will be doing illustration number 5, which is basically illustration number 3. Okay, in illustration number 3, the solution given in the textbook is with add less method, which is not there for you in the current syllabus. So similar way, the same sum is solved as illustration 5. So we will go to illustration 3 and start the sum. Now, let's read Passbook of Kailash. Now, please pay attention when I read the sum because it's very important. Passbook of Kailash showed a credit balance of rupees 30,000 as on 31/3/2015. So passbook shows a credit balance, so 30,000 credit, which does not agree with the bank balance as per his cash book. The following information is obtained by comparing cash book and passbook. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement of Kailash from this information. So here it is given passbook of Kailash shows a credit balance of 30,000 which does not match with balance as per passbook. So we are preparing a bank reconciliation statement of Kailash as on 31/3/2015. Please write the heading. Please write the heading. Now, as you know that bank reconciliation statement is a statement to record reason for difference between balance as per cash book and balance as per passbook. So we are comparing cash book balance with passbook or passbook balance with cash book. Now we are going to start our sum with balance as per passbook. Now it is a credit balance. So is it a bank balance or bank overdraft? So for that, till you become confident, you can use this format that in cash book there can be two balance. One is debit and other is credit. In cash book, debit is a bank balance and in cash book, credit is bank overdraft. In passbook, it becomes reverse. In passbook, debit and credit. So credit is bank balance and debit is bank overdraft. So over here, this balance of 30,000, what will this be? Will it be bank balance or will it be bank overdraft? I'm asking you students, please respond. This 30
Balance?
bank balance or will it be bank overdraft as per passbook?
Bank balance.
Balance?
Yes, very good. It will be bank balance as per passbook. So when you start the sum, just don't write balance as per passbook. You have to write bank balance as per passbook. Go back to the format what you did yesterday. You can keep it with you handy till you become confident and you can see कि passbook में in passbook, okay, we have two option. One is a bank balance as per passbook, another is bank overdraft as per passbook. If it is a credit balance, it is bank balance as per passbook. So let's begin our sum with bank balance. Because it's given in the question heading, so I'm just writing without a serial number. So bank balance as per passbook. Credit balance of 30,000. So bank balance as per passbook 30,000. So you have to write bank balance. If you just write balance, it is not correct. You can see over here. Credit balance of 30,000 means bank balance as per passbook. In case of any confusion, you please make this scribble that cash book debit credit. या debit balance होगा या credit balance होगा. Cash book debit is bank balance. So passbook credit will also be bank balance. Got it? Let's start now with the sum. The first one, check of 10,000 was drawn and recorded in cash book, but by mistake it was not handed over to the creditor. This check is found from the drawer of the table. यानी I drew a check, यानी I have written a check किसी के नाम पे, creditor के नाम पे, and I have recorded it in my passbook. So in my sorry, I have recorded it in my cash book. So in my cash book, on the credit side, I have recorded 10,000, but I did not give this check to the creditor. So creditor did not deposit this check in his bank account, so it has not come in passbook. So which side we will record in bank reconciliation statement?
Debit
Debit
side.
side.
Very,
Debit side.
very good. So first one, check drawn and recorded in cash book but not handed over to the creditor. So on the debit side, 10,000.
नॉट प्रेजेंटेड फॉर पेमेंट ऐसा लिख सकते हैं
नहीं पर नहीं लिख सकते, जो दिया है ट्रांजेक्शन में वही लिखना है, इसमें क्रिएटिव नहीं होना है हमें. ओके, जो दिया है वही रीजन लिखना है. बिकॉज नहीं दिया तो प्रेजेंट नहीं हुआ. दैट्स ट्रू, यू आर राइट. ओके, फॉर द पॉइंट ऑफ discussion you are correct, but over here you follow what is given, so that will be easier for the examiner to check and verify your answer. Okay, otherwise statement mismatch unnecessarily. Why? Okay. Second, now a check of 30,000 is banked on 28/3/2015, for which credit is given by the bank on 1/4/2015. Very important transaction, please mark it. Is banked यानी क्या? Banked यानी deposited. Please write in your textbook, deposited. So check was deposited in on 28th of March. So check deposited on 28th of March. So when you deposited the check, you have recorded it in your cash book receipt side. In this cash book is for March. This passbook is also for March. But ये चेक क्रेडिट कब हुआ? अप्रैल में. ध्यान दो सब. This check was deposited in March. तो पासबुक भी हम मार्च का ही कंपेयर करेंगे. बट ये चेक क्रेडिट हुआ अप्रैल में, was credited in the month of April. So in the month of March, this was not credited in passbook. So which side will we record this?
Credit side.
Credit.
Very good. So let's write down. Check deposited but not credited by bank up to 31/3/15. 30,000. यानी कैश बुक में डेबिट हो गया, पासबुक में क्रेडिट नहीं हुआ, तो वी विल क्रेडिट इट इन अवर बैंक रिकंसिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट. थर्ड, बैंक has paid 20,000 for insurance premium for which Kailash received information on 2/4/2015. Now, please pay attention, these are all important transactions. Bank has paid 20,000 for insurance, for which wherever dates are given, please be extra careful. Now we are preparing this BRS in the books of Kailash, the proprietor. Now bank has paid 20,000 for insurance, यानी बैंक has paid. तो पासबुक में कौन सी साइड आएगा? बैंक में पैसा डिपॉजिट हुआ या बैंक से पैसा विड्रॉ हुआ?
Debit side.
डेबिट साइड. सो बैंक से पैसा विड्रॉ हुआ, सो इंश्योरेंस प्रीमियम 20,000 पासबुक में डेबिट साइड आ गया. पर मार्च के महीने में, इन द मंथ ऑफ मार्च, we did not have any information about it. So what happened? Because we did not have any information about it, we did not record it in the month of March. So which side we will record it in? BRS
Credit side.
Credit
Credit
side.
side.
all of you understood this. Now you should know when bank has paid, bank will debit. That's why it has come over here, but we have not yet credited for the month of March. You can see the heading, it is 31/3/2015. So up to 31st March 2015, we are making this BRS. Now it was recorded maybe in cash book in the month of April, but as of our date of BRS, it is not recorded in cash book. That's why it's formed part of our bank reconciliation statement. So let's record insurance premium paid by bank not recorded in cash book. Insurance premium paid by bank not recorded in cash book. Fourth, 30,000 are deposited by customer directly in the bank, which is unrecorded in cash book. Now 30,000 our customer went and directly deposited the amount in our bank account. So in passbook, which side it will come?
Debit.
But you are wrong, because you speak and then you think. So you first think and then you speak. I request you, don't give wrong answer. पैसा बैंक में आया तो कौन सी साइड पासबुक में रिकॉर्ड होगा? विड्रॉल साइड या डिपॉजिट साइड?
Credit
Credit
side.
side.
Credit side.
Deposit.
गुड, वेरी गुड. डिपॉजिट साइड. तो कस्टमर ने कितना डिपॉजिट किया? 30,000. सो पासबुक में बैंक में क्रेडिट साइड आ गया, पर कैश बुक में अभी तक हमने रिकॉर्ड किया नहीं है. सो विच साइड इन बीआरएस विल बी रिकॉर्ड?
Debit side.
Now once again customer direct deposit करेगा तो first point of recording this transaction will be done by the bank. So bank has collected the money and credited it in our account. Credited it in our account. Or deposit side आ गया, our bank balance increase. But we have not recorded in cash book because हमारे पास वो information था ही नहीं up to 31st March. So on the debit side, we have to record direct deposit by customer not recorded in cash book, 30,000. Direct deposit by customer not recorded in cash book. Shubhankar, you understood?
Yes.
Okay. तो अब से हमें क्या करना है शुभंकर?
पहले सुनना है फिर बोलना है.
हमें सुनना है, फिर सोचना है कि सर ने क्या पूछा, ओके, और फिर कंसेप्ट जरा देखो और फिर रिप्लाई, ओके?
सर
बिकॉज
एक्चुअली मैं जो डेबिट बोला ना वो बैंक ये रिकंसिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट का बोला, पासबुक का मैंने सुना नहीं.
तू डायरेक्ट फाइनल आंसर पे चला गया.
हाँ.
Oh, okay. You are so pretty fast. I am not that fast. Okay. Okay, ठीक है. कोई बात नहीं. Because question मैंने यही पूछा था कि पासबुक में कौन सी साइड आएगा. That's why. Anyways, चलो आगे बढ़ते हैं. Now, fifth one. Interest 1000. Now, it's very simple. Fifth one. Interest 1000 is credited in passbook by bank. Is credited in passbook by bank, which remains unrecorded in cash book. तो हम कौन सी साइड रिकॉर्ड करेंगे? Bank has credited.
Debit side.
We have to record on the debit side. So fifth, interest credited by bank not recorded in cash book. Bank has credited, we should debit. Next, sixth one, again there are dates, so please be careful. A check of 60,000 which was deposited in the bank is dishonored, and this information is received on 2/4/2015. Now, how to handle this? Dhyan do, please mark this important. Please mark this important. A check of 60,000 deposited in the bank. So whenever we receive the check, we have recorded it on the debit side of cash book or receipt side of cash book. But this check got dishonored. So which side it will be recorded now? इसको करना पड़ेगा reverse. So this will be recorded now on the credit side in bank reconciliation statement. All of you understood this? All of you understood this? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now, see, practically what happens when a check is dishonored? See, whenever a check is dishonored, Dhyando, please, you have recorded in cash book when you went to deposit the check, but then unfortunately the check got dishonored. So what will bank do? Bank will record first 60,000 on the credit side, and then again it will record 60,000 on the debit side along with some dishonoring of charges. सो इससे हमें पता चलेगा कि ये चेक जो आया था वो बैंक में डिसऑनर हो गया, ये 60,000 वाला चेक. सो पहले इट विल बी रिकॉर्डेड ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड बाय द बैंक, देन ऑन द डेबिट साइड, and such charges are also recorded along with it. Now over here, different ways you can remember the concept. First was कि check deposit किया dishonor हुआ, तो deposit किया was debited, so now we will credit in bank reconciliation statement. Other way of understanding, 60,000 recorded in cash book, debit side, 60,000 recorded in passbook, credit side. So 60 both places it is recorded. So it is not the reason for this reason for difference between cash book and passbook. But then again the 60,000 is recorded because the check got dishonored. So this 60,000 is debited in passbook but not credited in cash book. So other way of understanding is this: when you see practically the passbook, when a check is dishonored, it will be recorded both the side, first credit and then debit. It means it is a proof that this check got dishonored by the bank. Okay, so let's proceed and record this. 6. Check deposited check deposited in bank got dishonored, not recorded in cash book. So which side we will record on the credit side? 7. Check of 10,000 were issued, but out of these, checks of 8,000 only were presented for payment till 31st March 2015. Please pay attention and again mark this important because dates are there and two different amounts are given. So we have issued checks of 10,000, but up to 31st March, please pay attention, checks of 8,000 only were presented for payment. It means what? You issued check of 10,000. So in cash book credit side, you have recorded 10,000, but in passbook, it was only 8,000 which was recorded on the debit side because 8,000 were only presented. So कितने present नहीं हुए?
2000.
2000.
2,000. So which side we will record 2,000 now to balance it?
Debit
Credit
side.
Debit side. So 10,000 recorded over here, 8,000 recorded over here, but what is not recorded? 2,000 is not recorded in passbook debit side. So in BRS, we record it on debit side. Yesterday also you have seen checks issued, but check issued, but not issued but not presented for payment. So this one, but not recorded in passbook, is not presented for payment. So this check, you have issued 10,000 word check, but how much is not yet presented? 2,000 is not yet presented for payment. So check issued but not presented for payment. 2,000 on the debit side. 8. Again important because there is a date. Be careful. Check of 50,000 were deposited in the bank, but out of these, bank has given credit only for 30,000 up to 31st March 2015. Now you tell me, you try this on your own and tell me what amount and which side. Now you deposited a check of 50,000, so you recorded on the receipt side, but only 30,000 were credited. So how much is not yet credited? How much is not yet credited? 20,000 is not yet credited. So record 20,000 on the credit side. Understood this? Nishta, Deep?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that is how you have to get the answer. In case of any confusion, you scribble like this to get the correct answer. Got it? Now, let's record this in BRS. 8. Checks deposited but not credited by bank. 20,000 on the credit side. Ninth one, a check of rupees 8,000 was deposited in the bank but was left unrecorded in cash book. But was left unrecorded in cash book. तो डिपॉजिट किया, बैंक में पासबुक में आ गया पर कैश बुक में नहीं आया, तो विच साइड वी विल रिकॉर्ड?
Debit.
डेबिट साइड. लिखो चेक deposited but not recorded in cash book. Check deposited but not recorded in cash book. 8,000 debit side. 10. Very simple. Bank charges and commission of 2,000 are underlined debited by bank. Underlined debited by bank. Debited by bank. It means what? Bank has debited, we have to. Bank has debited, we have to.
Credit.
Credit.
Very good. It is left by bank in the passbook of Kailash, for which no entry is passed in cash book. So 10, bank charges and commission debited by bank, not recorded in cash book. Bank has debited, we should credit. Now the sum is over, so you leave 2 lines blank and you have to first see which side is more. So over your credit side seems more. Let's check up. 1,62,000 and 51. So first thing is on the credit side, you do the total and write 1,62,000. Same you write on the debit side 1,62,000, and from 162 you subtract all these amount. So I'll use a formula over here because I am using Excel. So it comes to 1,11,000. 1,11,000. So I'll write over here. Now ध्यान दो. I'll wait a while. पहले ये कर लो, इसको double underline कर लो. Now this 1,11,000. Now you started this as per passbook. So this will be as per cash book because we are comparing passbook and cash book. Now it is a debit balance. तो कैश बुक में डेबिट बैलेंस को हम क्या कहते हैं? कैश बुक में डेबिट बैलेंस को हम क्या कहते हैं? बैंक बैलेंस या बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट?
Bank balance.
Bank balance.
Bank balance.
So here we will write bank balance as per cash book. Bank balance as per cash book. This is your final answer. Go through it, see if you have any doubt, you can ask. If not, make format for illustration number 6. Once again, I'll repeat the balancing part. You have to see which side is more. So over your credit side is more. So you did the total. You wrote over your first 1,62,000 on the credit side. Then the same thing you write on the debit side. But you can see कि ये 111,000 नहीं लिखा था, तो उसका total can't be 1,62,000. So we have to find the balancing amount. So formula is 1,62,000 में से you have to subtract all these. That is 51,000. So you will get the balance 1,11,000. Now, if you do the total of all, you will get 1,62,000. So this is your balance. And then you started with passbook. So this will be cash book. But what? If it is debit, it is bank balance. If it is credit, it would have been bank overdraft. So that's how we do the balancing. Let's go to illustration number 6. Illustration number 6. Please mark this, very important for your exam. It's an important sum. Same sum can come in your exam. Bank balance as per cash book of Rucha as on 28th of February 2015 was 10,000. This is bank balance as per cash book. So tell me, will this be debit or credit?
Debit.
Debit.
Very good, right? Debit does not tally with bank balance as per passbook. Prepare a cash book of Rucha. Oh, I think there is a printing mistake over here. Prepare a BRS, bank reconciliation statement of Rucha from the following information. So correct the printing mistake and let's start. Please write the heading and then let's write the starting of bank reconciliation statement. Bank balance as per cash book is debit 10,000. I'll highlight this so we know we started with this. Now, first, checks of 10,000 were deposited with bank, out of which checks of 4,000 are credited in the bank till 28th of February. So in the month of February, 10,000 ke checks you have deposited, but only 4,000 were credited. So what amount and what side? Can you
6,000 on credit side.
6,000 on the credit side? How? If you are still not clear, then please always make a format like this: cash book and passbook. Now you deposited check of rupees 10,000, but only 4,000 were credited. So what is not credited? 6,000 is not credited. So we record 6,000 on the credit side in bank reconciliation statement. So write down check deposited but not credited by bank. 6,000. Check deposited but not credited by bank. Second, check of 4,000 is issued and recorded in cash book. So we have recorded check of 4,000 in cash book but forgotten to be given to customer. So it means cash book may it is recorded but not recorded in passbook. Which side it will come?
Debit side.
Debit side. Debit side. Very good. Check issued and recorded in cash book but not given to customer. 4,000 on the debit side. Meaning cash book, payment side, credit side, we recorded 4,000. But because we did not give to customer, it is not debited in our passbook. It was not presented. Third, insurance premium of 12,000 is paid by bank which is not recorded in cash book. Bank has paid. So passbook में कौन सी side आएगा? Bank has paid. तो passbook में
Debit.
आएगा
Debit.
1,000 debit side it has come.
Debit.
It has not come on credit side of cash book. So bank has debited, we have to credit. So let's write third one. Bank paid insurance premium not recorded in cash book. Amount is 12,000. Credit side. Please be careful about the sides. Okay. Fourth, a customer has deposited directly 20,000 in Rucha's account, which is known to Rucha on 1/3/2015. यानी February के month में a customer has deposited a check of rupees 20,000 to Rucha's account. Now 20,000 का चेक डायरेक्टली कस्टमर ने डिपॉजिट किया तो पहले किधर आएगा ये कैश बुक में या पासबुक में?
Passbook.
पासबुक में कौन सी साइड आएगा? विड्रॉल या डिपॉजिट साइड?
Deposit side.
Deposit side. So 20,000 has come in passbook but not recorded in cash book debit side. So let's record direct deposit by customer not recorded in cash book. Passbook mein it is credited, so we have to record it on debit side of bank reconciliation statement. Fifth, bank charges of rupees 100 recorded by bank is recorded twice in cash book by mistake. Please mark this ultra important. Now, for this, you'll have to first do the working to understand this bank charges of 100 recorded by bank. First, you tell me passbook में कौन सी side 100 आएगा?
Debit side.
Debit side, because bank charges है तो withdrawal है, balance decrease. So 100 is recorded in passbook as a bank charges, but in cash book what mistake happened is we recorded once, that is fine, but by mistake we recorded it twice. So क्या करेंगे अब? ये extra 100 का कहाँ ले जाएंगे इसको correct करने के लिए?
Debit in cash book.
Yes, we have to record it on the debit side of bank reconciliation statement. Another way of understanding is कि यहाँ पे एक बार 100 आ गया, यहाँ पे भी एक बार 100 आ गया. अब यहाँ 100 आया है क्रेडिट साइड पर, पासबुक में डेबिट साइड नहीं आया. So that is also one of the way of understanding. या तो reverse what is wrong or you do what is to be done to balance it. Whichever way your mind works, answer is going to be the same. It will be on the debit side. So let's record bank charges wrongly recorded twice in cash book. So 100 on the debit side. Sixth, check of 6,000 deposited with the bank on 27 February is dishonored. Information is received by Rucha on 3rd of March. Now check deposit dishonor हुआ तो डिपॉजिट किया तो डेबिट तो डिसऑनर हो गया तो कौन सी साइड रिकॉर्ड करेंगे
Credit.
क्रेडिट साइड
Credit.
so let's record on the credit side in BRS check deposited got dishonored not recorded in cash book. Check deposited got dishonored not recorded in cash book. Amount is 6,000 credit side. Seven. Checks of 8,000 were issued, out of which, ध्यान दो please, this is a very tricky transaction, please pay attention to this. Check of 8,000 were issued, out of which checks of 2,000 were presented in bank on 1st March 2015. Now यहाँ पे कौन सी साइड कौन सा अमाउंट आएगा you have to tell me. Please apply your mind and tell me the answer. You think, process properly and then give a correct reply. You can scribble. Now over here, over here, 8,000 K checks we have issued, but 2,000 were not presented in the month of February. So over here in cash book, 8,000 worth of checks. Now, see, so we were on this transaction that 8,000, we have issued checks of 8,000. So in the month of February, so out of this, 6,000 got presented, but 2,000 were not presented in February. They were presented in March. So 2,000 is not yet recorded in passbook on the debit side as on 28th February. So we have to record it on the debit side, bank reconciliation statement. So recorded checks issued but not presented for payment 2000. All of you understood this? Okay. Now, next one.
Yes.
Yeah. Check of 4,000 which is not recorded in cash book. This check is collected by the bank. This check is not collected by the bank till 28th February 2015. Yani, I'll just repeat this question once again. Please mark this very important 8th one. A check of 4,000 deposited which is not recorded in cash book. Yani we did not record this in cash book. The check is not collected by the bank till the month of February by till 28th February. यानी we have not recorded in cash book and the check is not collected. So what will be the effect in BRS? Can you tell me?
सर कुछ नहीं आएगा
कुछ
या
नहीं
नहीं
होगा।
सर?
कुछ नहीं होगा। वेरी गुड। यहाँ पे मिसमैच ही नहीं है, ना कैश बुक ना पासबुक, दोनों जगह नहीं है, तो इसको हमें रिकॉर्ड करना ही नहीं है इन बैंक रिकंसिलिएशन स्टेटमेंट. सो हियर वी राइट नो इफेक्ट टू बी गिवन इन BRS or bank reconciliation statement. वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग. तो जरूरी नहीं है कि जो ट्रांजैक्शन तुम्हें दिया है तो डेबिट या क्रेडिट आएगा. यू हैव टू रीड इट्स अ टिपिकल ट्रांजैक्शन एंड यू हैव टू बी एक्स्ट्रा केयरफुल ओवर हियर. ओके, नाइन्थ वन. Bank has credited 200 for bank interest and debited 100 for bank charges in passbook. Now, over here, first let's do bank credited, bank interest. So, कौन सी side record करेंगे?
डेबिट सर.
Yes, very good. Bank interest not recorded in cash book. Bank has credited, we should debit 200. And in the ninth one again, bank debited 100 for bank charges. So bank debited bank charges not recorded in cash book. Which side we will record this? On the
Credit side.
credit side. Bank has debited, we should credit, which we have not. So we credit it in bank reconciliation statement. 10th, be careful. Receipt side of cash book is overcast by 4,000. So receipt side यानी cash book का debit side is more by rupees 4,000. तो क्या करेंगे? 4,000 यहाँ पे ज्यादा है, एक्सेस है, तो इसको रिमूव करने के लिए क्या करना पड़ेगा? रिसीप्ट,
Credit side.
सॉरी, या शुभ
Credit correct.
करना पड़ेगा. सो लिखो रिसीप्ट साइड ऑफ कैश बुक ओवरकास्ट, क्रेडिट साइड 4,000, रिसीप्ट साइड ऑफ कैश बुक यानी डेबिट साइड ज्यादा है, तो उसको कम करने के लिए क्रेडिट करेंगे. 11th, ध्यान दो प्लीज. Bill receivable of 5,000 discounted with the bank is dishonored and bank has debited. Bank has debited, important word over here. Bank has debited the same along with noting charges rupees 50. Entry for dishonor of bill receivable is not made in cash book till 28th of February 2015. So over here, bank has debited. So we should record on what side in BRS? We should
Credit.
record both
Credit side.
credit side.
Credit side.
Write down dishonor of bill along with noting charges not recorded or debited by bank, not recorded in cash book. In the bracket, we write the amount. Amount is 5,000 plus 50, which is equal to 5050. So credit side 5050. If you are confused regarding bills, then don't worry. Over here, you can remember the same concept of checks dishonored. जो deposit किया dishonor किया तो credit हो गया. वैसे dishonor of bill receivable डिसऑनर ऑफ बिल रिसीवेबल भी उसे हम रिकॉर्ड करेंगे ऑन द क्रेडिट साइड. Or it will also be given in the transaction कि bank has debited, so we should credit. Bank will debit what 5,000, so bank हमसे recover कर ही लेगा, but bank charges भी लेगा. Noting charges जो उसने pay किया है हमसे collect करेगा, so bank will debit bill amount plus the noting charges. Let's go to the 12th one. बिल पेएबल. नाउ यहाँ पे इट इज बिल्स पेएबल, यानी जो पैसा हमको किसी को देना था एक पीस ऑफ पेपर के सामने, जहां हमने साइन किया था कि यस वी विल पे आफ्टर 2 months. सो नाउ बिल्स पेएबल ऑफ 3,000 मेच्योरिंग आफ्टर 1 month, एक महीने बाद पे करना था, वॉज रिटायर्ड बाय द बैंक. यानी एक महीना पहले ही हमने वो पैसा दे दिया हमारे बैंक से अंडर रिबेट ऑफ ₹100 on 28th February 2015, which is not recorded in cash book. Now ध्यान दो, bills payable was maturing after 1 month, was retired by the bank means was paid by the bank or money was given. Now ध्यान दो, यहाँ पे we are paying 1 month in advance, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा उसके लिए हमें मिलेगा rebate. If we pay in advance, we get discount or we get rebate. So how much amount will go from our bank account? How much amount will go from our bank account? 3,000 or 3,000 minus 100 we will pay.
2,900.
Sorry?
2,900.
2,900. सबको पता चला ये? सबको पता चला?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
मुझे पे करना था एक महीने बाद, तो मैं उसको बोलता हूँ मैं अभी का अभी बैंक से पैसा दे दूंगा तुम्हें, तो कितना डिस्काउंट दोगे? तो यहाँ पे बैंक पेड 1 month in advance, so we get a rebate of 100. So now bank will pay only 2,900. So please record this. Bills payable paid by bank under rebate of rupees. Bills payable paid by the bank under rebate of 100 not recorded in cash book. So in the bracket 3,000 minus 100. So which comes to bank has paid. So bank has debited. We should credit. We should credit. So 2,900 on the credit side. That's it. Sum is over. Leave 2 lines blank and we have to see which side is more. So take a calculator and see which side is more. Credit side it is 36050 and debit side it is 36300. So debit side seems more. So debit side total first 36,300. Same total we write on the credit side 36,300, but we know that credit side is less. So from 36,300 we have to subtract all these amounts on the credit side. First double underline, and then let's find out. I'll use formulas because I'm using Excel. So 250. So you will get 250. So now 250 is the balance. You started as per cash book, so this will be as per passbook. But 250 as per passbook on the credit side means ये कौन सा हमारा बैलेंस है या बैंक ओवरड्राफ्ट है. Passbook credit side means it is bank
Balance.
overdraft or
Balance.
Balance.
bank balance. Very good. So we write over your bank balance as per passbook 250. We started as per cash book, so this will be as per passbook. Please do this sum once again on your own. It's an extremely important sum for your exam. Same sum can come. Very important. Okay, please go through all of them. Similar exercise sum I have solved in my video lecture, which is already there on the app. So see that and then do the exercise as well. Go through the sum. If you have any doubt, you can ask. Now see, ये जो BRS chapter है, उसमें तुम्हें गोखम पट्टी नहीं करना है. Whenever you are stuck up anywhere, then what you need to do is you make CB, PB the format and see what is happening, what has happened, what has not happened, and then write the answer. Because for the full sum, if you make one mistake, your final balance will go wrong. So please be careful about it. Okay?